Hey guys, welcome back to my channel AG Motion Designs, and in today's video we are going to create this simple logo reveal inside of After Effects without using any third-party plugin. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. Here we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's create a new composition. We will call this comp as our main animation. Width is 1920, height 180, frame rate 30, duration 30 seconds, and background color is white color, and simply hit OK. Choose grid and guide option and hit title safe action. Then press Ctrl I on your keyboard to import our logo. I have this logo PNG file. I'll select this logo and in import as, instead of footage, I think we need to footage only, and simply hit import and simply drag and drop in our main animation comp. Then press S and let's make it 50, or let's make it 30 maybe, or even less. Let's make it 20. Yeah, this looks good. So now I'm going to choose my pen tool, and for the stroke color I'm going to choose black color for now, like that. Now select this logo, hit Ctrl D. We will hide this one for now. Now we will try to create our stroke. So all we need to do is we need to create stroke, so it will cover all this logo. So first I'll zoom in a little bit by holding shift. I'm going to create one over here, point over here, one point over here, and stroke width right now let's choose 60, like that, and by holding shift I'll move this over here. The main motto of this creating stroke width and stroke is that we need to cover the entire logo. So according to your size, you need to increase the stroke and decrease the stroke. So right now I'm going to choose 60, but you are free to choose any pixels you want. Then after that I'm going to create one from here and one from here, like this. If you see that anything is not covered, so simply select this stroke, press G again to select this pen tool and create one point over here, and select this point, and you can simply move this over here until it covers the logo, like that. Let's zoom out again, and now we will create another thing. By holding shift we will create this kind of strokes. So as you can see, this portion is covered. Now as you can see, this is still remaining, so select this point, and by holding shift I'm going to select this point and I'll move them downwards until it cover my logo. Then I'll select this point, and by holding shift I'll select this point and I'll move them a little bit over here. Select this point, let's move this over here. Yeah, now our E is also covered. Now I want one thing should come from the top, so I'll create one from here, like that. Let's select those points, hold shift, move this over here, select this point and select this point and this point. By holding shift let's move this over here. Sorry, select this. By holding shift I'll select this point, and by holding shift I'll select this point. Let's move this over here and select this point and move this over here only. Yeah, so now one should come from here to here to here. Let's move this over here, select this one and this one. Yeah, select this point, let's move this downwards, like that. Select this, let's move this over here. Now as you guys know that we have created one thing for our E, which is in a straight line, so simply hit Ctrl D, bring this at the top, press P, and let's move this over here. Again hit Ctrl D, press P, and bring this downwards, like that. Now by holding shift I am going to create one strokes which is a straight. Select this, press Ctrl Alt Home. Select this, press Ctrl Alt Home, press R for rotation. This rotate it like that, and let's move this. Select this stroke and let's move this over here, and let's rotate it like that. Select this, hold, press G, select this point, and let's move this over here, like that. Select this, press Ctrl Alt Home again to align that anchor point to the center. Let's move this over here like that. Hit Ctrl D to duplicate, rotate, and let's rotate it like that. And let's move this over here so it will cover this portion also. Yeah, this looks good to me. Now as you guys know that we have created one extra copy, so select this and bring it at the top. Select all these things which are related to E and X, and we'll go to the stroke color. With the help of this picker, I'm going to choose this color and hit OK. Now select all the remaining layers. With the help of this picker, I'm going to select this color, and now we will delete this extra logo over here, and let's hide this logo also. Now we will focus on our first stroke, but before that select all of them and press Ctrl Alt Home to align their respective anchor point to the center. Now select this stroke, go to the add menu and choose trim path, then go to the trim path. Let's enable this option first, and let's create 0, 1 keyframe at the start. Zoom in, go to 1 second and let's make this 100. Go to 2 second, let's go to the 1 second, create 1 keyframe at the start, go to 2 second and let's make this 100. So if you see this animation, we will get something like this. Select those keyframes and hit F9. So now we will get something like this. Now we have to select this trim path, hit Ctrl C to copy, disable this and select all of them and press Ctrl V and hit U. So now we will get something like this. But if you see, the animation is quite fast, so what we'll do that we will hit U again to reveal all the keyframes. And now we will select all the keyframes, and by holding Alt I'll drag it up to 3 seconds. So now our animation will look a little bit slower. Now select all the strokes by pressing Ctrl Shift C. I am going to create one pre-comp and I'll call this comp as strokes and hit OK. Now go to the strokes, hit Ctrl D to duplicate it, again hit Ctrl D to duplicate it. Now double click on the stroke 2, select all of them, and for the stroke width, or let's say for the stroke width I'm going to choose 10. Now select the stroke 3, double click on it, select all of them. For the stroke width I'm going to choose 30. Now go to the main animation, bring our stroke 2 over here, then stroke 3 in middle of stroke 3 and stroke 2 like that. Now zoom in a little bit, go to 15 frames, select the stroke 3, move over here, go to the 1 second, select the stroke, move over here. So now if we hit play, obviously we will get something like this. Now select all of them, press Ctrl Shift C and let's call this as all strokes and hit OK. Hit Ctrl D 2 times to create 3 copies. Select the second one, go to the effect and presets panel and search for find edge effect on it, and let's enable this and let's see what we will get. We will get this kind of lines. So now what we will do, we will go to the start, we will go to the 10 frames, we will move this second composition over here and go to 20 frames. It will start from here. So now as you can see, we will get this kind of animation. Let's choose half resolution so it will animate a little bit faster. So I want at this point my logo should be appear, so I'll select this logo and I'll move this over here. So now after the animation is gone, we'll get something like this. There is another thing you can do, go to the strokes and we will do stroke 2. If you double click on it, as you can see, this is the stroke 2 with 10 pixels. So in all stroke we have this stroke 2. So we need to use that again. So go to the main animation, hit Ctrl 0 again, and over in composition stroke 2, let's bring back over here, and now we will apply find edge effect on it, and now we will move this over here so it will animate after that. Like this. Let's move this up to here. So now if we hit play, we will get this kind of animation, which is a simple and subtle. Now press Ctrl Y on your keyboard to create one background, and let's move this over here like that. Right click, new, and create one null object. Select all of them and make it a parent with this null. Select this null, Go to the start, press S. Let's make this 110, create one keyframe and go to around 6 seconds, and let's make this 100 and press N. And now if you play this animation, we will get this zoom out effect also and our animation also. And if you see this in full resolution, it will take a little bit time to render, but the final output, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah. So yep, with the help of this kind of technique, you can create this kind of logo, and not this kind of logo, you can create any kind of logo with the help of this simple stroke technique and trim part technique. So yep, that's it for the today's video. We will see you in the next lecture. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. If you like this tutorial, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. Until then, stay tuned.